Deep in the remote mountains of Nepal, brave honey hunters scale vertical cliffs hundreds of feet high with nothing but handmade rope ladders and bamboo baskets. They risk their lives to harvest one of the world's most valuable and dangerous honeys. This is not ordinary honey. This is mad honey, a rare medicinal substance that can heal or harm depending on the dose. 1 pound of this precious liquid gold can sell for over $200 in international markets. But how exactly do these fearless collectors gather tons of this extraordinary honey each year? What makes this honey so special that people will literally hang from cliffs to obtain it? And why are modern agricultural scientists now studying these ancient techniques for potential application in sustainable beekeeping operations? Welcome back to AgriCraft, where we explore the fascinating world of agriculture, from traditional farming methods to cutting-edge food processing technology. I'm your host, and today we're taking you on an incredible journey to witness one of the most extreme forms of honey cultivation on Earth. From the dangerous cliff faces where giant bees build their massive combs to the careful processing and distribution of this medicinal treasure, all will be revealed in this video. The story of mad honey begins thousands of years ago in the steep valleys of the Himalayas. Local communities in Nepal, Bhutan, and parts of India have been practicing this death-defying form of beekeeping for generations. The honey comes from the world's largest honeybee species, Apis laboriosa, commonly known as the giant Himalayan bee. These massive insects, nearly twice the size of regular honeybees, build their enormous nests on sheer rock faces at altitudes between 8,000 and 13,000 feet above sea level. What makes this honey truly remarkable is not just its origin, but its unique psychoactive properties. The giant bees collect nectar from rhododendron flowers that contain grayanotoxins, naturally occurring compounds that give the honey its legendary medicinal and hallucinogenic effects. Local communities have used small amounts of mad honey for centuries to treat everything from high blood pressure and diabetes to digestive issues and joint pain. However, consuming too much can cause serious poisoning, which is why it earned the name mad honey. The production scale of this ancient industry might surprise you. Each year, skilled honey hunters in Nepal alone collect approximately 15 to 20 tons of mad honey from cliff faces across the region. A single giant bee colony can produce between 60 and 80 pounds of honey annually, with their massive combs sometimes measuring over 5 feet in length and 3 feet in width. These statistics become even more impressive when you consider that each colony must be accessed by scaling near vertical cliffs using traditional methods passed down through generations. The harvesting process begins with careful timing and preparation that would put any modern agricultural operation to shame. Experienced honey hunters, known locally as kulung, spend weeks studying weather patterns and bee behavior before attempting a harvest. The optimal time is during the spring harvest season from March to May, and the autumn collection from September to November, when the rhododendron flowers are in bloom and the bees have produced the most potent honey. The kulung possess knowledge that rivals any agricultural specialist. They can identify the age of a colony by observing flight patterns, determine honey quality by examining comb color from hundreds of feet away, and predict weather changes that could make cliff climbing impossible. This traditional ecological knowledge represents generations of accumulated expertise in bee behavior and mountain agriculture that modern scientists are only beginning to understand. Before any harvest begins, the honey hunters must gather their equipment, all of which is handmade using traditional materials. The most critical tool is the rope ladder, woven from locally grown bamboo fibers and capable of supporting weights up to 300 pounds. Each ladder section is approximately 20 feet long, and multiple sections are connected to reach the towering cliff faces where the bees build their nests. The harvesting expedition requires a team of 8 to 12 people, each with specific roles that mirror the specialization found in modern agricultural operations. The lead climber, always the most experienced kulung, descends the cliff face to reach the bee colonies. Support climbers manage the rope systems and provide backup safety measures. Ground crew members control the smoking fires used to calm the bees and manage the collection baskets. Additional team members serve as lookouts for weather changes and coordinate the complex logistics of the operation. The actual harvesting process begins before dawn, when the giant bees are less active in the cool mountain air. The team constructs large smoking fires at the base of the cliff using green rhododendron branches and leaves. The smoke serves the same purpose as modern beekeeping equipment, calming the bees and reducing aggressive behavior during the harvest. The lead harvester descends the handmade rope ladder with remarkable skill, carrying a long bamboo pole with a sharp blade attached to one end and a woven basket on the other. This traditional tool, called a tango, allows the climber to cut sections of honeycomb while maintaining a safe distance from the defensive bees. The technique requires years of practice to master, as the harvester must cut precisely to avoid damaging the comb structure while collecting the maximum amount of honey. Giant Himalayan bees are notably more aggressive than their smaller cousins, and their stings can be dangerous even to experienced handlers. The mad honey collectors protect themselves using traditional methods including thick clothing, head coverings made from local materials, and strategic timing to minimize bee aggression. Unlike modern beekeeping operations that rely on protective suits and chemical smoke, these traditional methods depend entirely on the harvester's skill and understanding of bee behavior. The harvesting process itself is a marvel of precision and timing. The lead climber identifies mature honey sections by their darker color and heavier appearance, indicating higher concentrations of the valuable grayanotoxins. Using the long bamboo pole, the harvester carefully cuts away portions of the massive comb, allowing the honey-laden sections to drop into collection baskets held by support climbers positioned below. Each successful harvest from a single colony typically yields between 20 and 40 pounds of raw mad honey, along with substantial amounts of beeswax and bee larvae that are also collected for various uses. The entire process at one cliff face can take 6 to 8 hours, depending on the number of colonies and weather conditions. Teams often work multiple cliff locations over several days to complete a full seasonal harvest. Transportation from the remote cliff sites to village processing areas presents its own challenges. The honey must be carried in traditional baskets along mountain trails that can take 2 or 3 days to traverse. Modern transportation methods are impossible in these remote locations, so every pound of honey is carried by human porters using the same trails that have been used for centuries. Once the raw honey reaches the village, the processing stage begins using methods that combine traditional knowledge with basic quality control procedures. The first step involves careful sorting and grading of the honey based on color, consistency, and potency. The most valuable mad honey is dark reddish-brown in color, with a thick consistency that indicates high concentrations of active compounds. Village processing specialists, often elderly community members with decades of experience, examine each batch of honey for quality indicators. They can determine the potency level by observing subtle color variations and testing small amounts for the characteristic burning sensation that indicates proper grayanotoxin content. This traditional quality inspection process ensures that only the finest mad honey reaches commercial markets. The honey undergoes minimal processing to preserve its natural properties and medicinal value. Unlike commercial honey operations that use industrial machines and automated systems for filtering and pasteurization, mad honey processing relies on simple straining through cloth filters to remove wax particles and bee parts while maintaining the honey's natural composition. Storage methods also differ significantly from modern honey processing facilities. Mad honey is stored in traditional containers made from local materials including bamboo sections, ceramic pots, and wooden vessels. These containers are kept in cool, dry areas of village homes where temperature control occurs naturally through traditional building methods and high-altitude conditions. The packaging stage remains largely traditional, though some operations have begun incorporating modern labeling and distribution methods to reach international markets. Small quantities of mad honey are packaged in glass jars or traditional containers, with careful attention to maintaining product integrity during shipping to prevent fermentation or contamination. Distribution networks for mad honey operate through a complex system that connects remote mountain villages to global markets. Local collectors sell to regional traders who have established relationships with international buyers interested in rare medicinal products. The distribution chain requires careful coordination to ensure product quality and authenticity throughout the shipping process. Modern agricultural entrepreneurs and food processing technology specialists have begun studying these traditional methods for potential applications in sustainable beekeeping operations. The techniques used by mad honey collectors offer insights into low-impact harvesting methods that maintain bee colony health while producing valuable products. The economic impact of mad honey production extends far beyond the immediate harvest value. Village communities depend on this seasonal income to support families throughout the year, with successful honey hunters earning the equivalent of several $1,000s annually from their dangerous work. This represents significant income in remote mountain economies where agricultural opportunities are limited by harsh climate and terrain. International demand for authentic mad honey continues to grow as consumers become interested in traditional medicinal products and unique culinary experiences. High-quality mad honey commands premium prices in specialty markets, with some varieties selling for over $300 per pound to collectors and alternative medicine practitioners. The medicinal applications of mad honey are attracting attention from researchers studying traditional agricultural products for pharmaceutical development. Scientific studies have begun investigating the compounds that give mad honey its therapeutic properties, potentially leading to new applications in modern medicine while supporting traditional communities that have preserved this knowledge for generations. Environmental considerations play an important role in sustainable mad honey production. The giant Himalayan bees serve as crucial pollinators for high-altitude ecosystems, and their honey production depends on maintaining healthy rhododendron forests and diverse mountain flora. Traditional harvesting methods practiced by experienced collectors help maintain colony health and ecosystem balance. Climate change presents new challenges for mad honey production as shifting weather patterns affect rhododendron blooming cycles and bee behavior. Traditional knowledge holders are adapting their practices while working with agricultural scientists to develop strategies for preserving this unique form of mountain agriculture. The cultivation aspects of mad honey production involve managing the relationship between human communities and wild bee populations rather than traditional farming methods. Successful honey hunters understand that maintaining healthy bee colonies requires limiting harvest quantities, rotating harvest locations, and preserving the natural habitat that supports both bees and the plants they depend on. Modern agricultural technology is beginning to support traditional mad honey operations through improved communication systems that help coordinate harvests, weather monitoring equipment that increases safety for cliff climbing teams, and GPS technology that helps map productive colony locations for sustainable management. Food safety considerations for mad honey differ significantly from conventional honey products due to its psychoactive properties. Traditional communities have developed sophisticated understanding of proper dosage and preparation methods that prevent harmful effects while maximizing medicinal benefits. This knowledge is essential for safe distribution to international markets. Quality standards for authentic mad honey are being developed through collaboration between traditional knowledge holders and modern agricultural specialists. These standards help ensure product authenticity while supporting fair trade practices that benefit remote mountain communities. The cultural significance of mad honey extends beyond its economic value to represent the preservation of traditional ecological knowledge in rapidly changing mountain environments. The techniques used by honey hunters represent thousands of years of accumulated expertise in sustainable resource management that offers valuable lessons for modern agricultural practices. Training and knowledge transfer within honey hunting communities follows traditional apprenticeship methods where young community members learn through years of observation and practice under the guidance of experienced masters. This educational system ensures the continuation of specialized skills while adapting to changing environmental and economic conditions. The tools and equipment used in mad honey collection represent sophisticated engineering solutions developed specifically for extreme mountain conditions. Traditional rope-making techniques, cliff climbing methods, and honey processing tools demonstrate innovations that rival modern specialized equipment in their effectiveness and durability. Seasonal cycles of mad honey production follow natural patterns that coordinate rhododendron flowering, bee colony development, and weather conditions suitable for cliff climbing. This integration with natural systems represents sustainable agricultural practices that maintain ecosystem health while producing valuable products. The business aspects of mad honey operations involve complex relationships between collectors, village communities, regional traders, and international buyers. Successful operations require understanding of both traditional community structures and modern market demands for authentic, high-quality products. Byproducts from mad honey harvesting include beeswax used for traditional crafts and preservation, bee larvae consumed as protein-rich food, and medicinal preparations made from various hive components. These additional products provide supplementary income and demonstrate the comprehensive resource utilization practiced by traditional communities. Innovation in mad honey production comes through the integration of traditional knowledge with selective modern improvements that enhance safety and quality without disrupting sustainable practices. Examples include improved rope materials for climbing safety, better containers for honey storage, and communication equipment for harvest coordination. The future of mad honey production depends on maintaining the delicate balance between preserving traditional knowledge and adapting to changing environmental and economic conditions. Young community members are learning traditional skills while also gaining education that helps them navigate modern markets and conservation requirements. Research applications of mad honey studies extend beyond immediate commercial value to include investigation of traditional ecological knowledge, sustainable resource management practices, and the development of new pharmaceutical compounds based on natural grayanotoxin sources. The remarkable journey of mad honey from remote cliff faces to international markets represents one of the most extreme and fascinating examples of traditional agriculture still practiced today. From the death-defying courage of honey hunters who risk everything to harvest these precious combs to the careful processing and distribution that brings this ancient medicine to modern consumers, every step of the process demonstrates the incredible dedication required to produce this liquid gold. The giant Himalayan bees continue their ancient cycle of building massive colonies on impossible cliff faces, creating honey that connects traditional mountain communities to global markets through one of the world's most dangerous and rewarding agricultural practices. The knowledge and skills of the kulung honey hunters represent irreplaceable cultural heritage that offers valuable insights for sustainable agriculture and traditional ecological management. This extraordinary example of extreme agriculture reminds us that innovation in farming and food production takes many forms, from cutting-edge processing plants and automated systems to traditional methods that have sustained communities for thousands of years. The mad honey collectors of the Himalayas prove that sometimes the most valuable agricultural products come from the most unlikely and challenging sources. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey to explore one of the world's most extreme agricultural practices. The story of mad honey collection demonstrates the remarkable lengths that people will go to harvest nature's most precious resources while maintaining sustainable practices that preserve these opportunities for future generations. If you found this exploration of traditional mountain agriculture as fascinating as we did, please give this video a like and subscribe to AgriCraft for more incredible stories from the world of farming, food processing technology, and agricultural innovation. Leave a comment below and let us know what other extreme agricultural practices you'd like us to investigate. Until next time, keep exploring the amazing world of agriculture with us.